Next comes the status bar. By default, status bar shows you these options as shown on your screen. Based on the versions, it may vary, but mostly it's the same. You can check the construction plane of the current viewport. It gives you the coordinates of your pointer in the viewport. It also shows the direction, units, and the current layer in the model. The important ones are the toggle buttons, which we use very often. Let me explain you a few of them. For example, if I activate the grid snap toggle, I will be able to draw or create something in the viewport by taking the grids as a reference. Let me show you what I meant. Let's take line command again, double click the top view, and try giving the starting point on any of the grid intersections. You will see it will start snapping the grid points. Now, let's off the grid snap toggle and see what happens. Now it's not snapping to the grid intersections. We can also resize the grids based on the specific dimensions and units matching to our model units to get precise models. I will show you how it is done in later exercises. Now let's see what ortho toggle can do. When I start making a line, when ortho is on, the line is automatically getting snapped to X and Y directions with a white color inference line. And if I go to right side view or the elevation view, the line will be snapped to Z direction or vertically. There is a shortcut to use ortho without activating the toggle button again and again. Just hold the shift key. Once you fix the direction of the line where you want to snap, it will automatically toggle the ortho button in the status bar. And once you're done, release the shift key and you will see the ortho toggle automatically gets off. Ortho helps in creating a straight linear line. Rest of the options in status bar I will cover as the course progresses. Next, we will see how OSNAP bar helps in modeling. In this bar, you will find only checkbox options. This helps in snapping while modeling. For example, if you want to make a line from the midpoint of another line, and if the mid snap box is checked, Rhino will automatically identify the midpoint of that line, and we can continue from there. Same goes with other snap, like endpoints, intersections, perpendiculars, and others. We will understand them all as demo and practice exercises. Sometimes, when we are doing complex modeling or even 2D drafting with a lot of components in our file, we need to be specific on the snap settings. For that, Rhino gives us the full control on snap settings. Let me show you a demo. If I want to off all the snap settings, I can use disable checkbox. It will automatically off all the snap settings at once. You can also off all snap box one by one and keep only few important one open, like end, near, midpoint, center, and perpendicular. Rest of them you can on as per requirement. There is one more hidden trick in snap bar, which nobody will tell you. Let me show you a demo and explain. First, make sure all your snap settings are off. All the boxes should be unchecked, but they shouldn't be disabled. Now, let's say you want the end point of a line. If you try to find it now, Rhino won't be able to give that because in snap bar, it's off. But there is a trick to do it. Just bring your mouse over the snap bar and hold the shift key. This will open the one-shot object snap. To use it, just use the right click of your mouse and it will select that snap box for one-time use only. So let's say I want to find the end point now. I will go to the snap bar, hold the shift key, and right-click in the endpoint box. Now, if I go to find endpoint, Rhino will be able to find it. And this snap will remain until you hit escape key and get out of the command. To use that again in new command or the same command, you have to follow the same steps. And it's not over. There is one more hidden set of snap settings in the snap bar. Again, bring your mouse to the snap bar, but this time instead of holding shift key, hold the control key, and you will see a new set of one-shot snap objects. To use them, the method is same as we did just now. Let me show you another demo for this as well. Let's say I want to make a line from any surface, but it's not possible to snap that by using regular snap option available in the OSNAP bar. So I will hold control key when my mouse is on the snap bar. From the new set of options, you will see one checkbox which say on surface. I will right click there to activate it for one time. And now if I click anywhere on the surface, it snaps there and the line will start from the surface. To make that line parallel to green axis or y axis, I will go to top view to finish the construction of line. So you can see even in a small set of snap bar, there are huge options and possibility. This shows the vastness in application of Rhino. So be ready to be surprised and amazed at regular intervals during the course. And at last, we will explore the panel in Rhino interface. If by default you didn't get the panel in Rhino, no worries. Just go to panel menu and activate any of the panel. For example, I will activate layer panel and it will automatically bring the layer panel on the right side of my Rhino screen. You can definitely control the size of it by dragging it as shown. Now, if you want to add more tabs into the panel, for example, I want to see the properties of the objects as well. For that, just right click on the panel tab area as shown. It will give you a list of various panels which can be added here. From there, I will add properties panel. You can select the tab to access the options available in them. And to access through the tabs faster, you can just bring your mouse on any of the tabs and use mouse scroll to move through the tabs in panel.